Brianna, so that's quite the UFC debut performance there. How happy are you with that?
I'm pretty happy. I got the win, so I'm excited about it. I got to go back and look at the tape, but I'm okay with the win right now.
It looks like you were really set out there to try to control the pace. You weren't going to settle and let her bring the fight to you. What was the game plan coming in for her?
I wanted to finish her. Ideally, I wanted to go in there and get the finish, but she is a tough girl. I didn't underestimate her at all. I knew that she was going to bring a fight, but I'm okay with the unanimous decision for tonight.
It was the battle of former Invicta champions in there, and you got the better half. Was she something that you watched in Invicta, was able to maybe kind of scout her out and see what did you able to see enough of her to kind of have a good game plan coming in? Or
I never actually watched any of her tape. I never watched any of her tape in Invicta. I actually don't watch any tape or film on my opponents. I let my coaches do all the filming, and I just go out there and have fun and do what I do.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Looking at the rest of this year, I'm not sure if you're trying to get back into this year, or what's the plans for 2020? How active do you want to be?
I want to get on the card in San Francisco. I know that they've talked about it in October. So I'm trying to get on the October card. That's literally an hour and a half away from where I live right now. So it'd be nice to get on that card. I'm trying to get back to it. No injuries, why not?
Do you have a name for somebody you'd like to fight on the card?
I want a top 10, but I'm willing to take whoever they give me. Yeah, I'm not picky at this point.
It looked like you were going to call a name. It looks like there was somebody on the tongue. You can say it here. It's okay. It's okay.
We'll wait for another day.
Well, before we let you walk away, was there anything that surprised you out there from Livia?
No. Again, I didn't underestimate her at all. I knew that she was going to bring it. I guess I'm very hard on myself, so right now I'm not happy that I didn't get the finish. But again, I'll go home and look at the tape and go from there. I'm getting better every day, so.
It's funny because you mentioned that a couple people online were talking about there was a point where you picked her up, and they thought you were going to try to slam her, but it looked like she was getting a little sneaky, a little move in there as well.
Yeah.
Talk a little bit about that. Was there a point did you think you were going to try to slam her, or did you realize that would have been a bad decision?
Yeah, I had no intentions on slamming her at all. I knew that she's very sneaky at jumping to the guillotine choke, and that was one thing that we practiced for this training camp specifically. I knew what I was getting myself into. If you listen to my coaches, they had told me to put her against the cage, and that's exactly what I entailed to do, and I did it. So it was just being smart. I wanted to fight smart, so hopefully I was able to do that.
As you mentioned, you're injury-free. You're done early today. Are there other fights you're looking forward to go watch?
My girl Jermaine, she's fighting, and then I'm looking forward to the Uriah Faber fight as well. And then there was the girls. I'm always excited to see the girls go out there and scrap. So
sure.
Yeah.
Congrats.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys. All right.
Go get some of that.